Bet on
I really
yourself
like
when
this
nobody else around you is
I
willing
did
to
this.
bet on you, and do not
I did
give
this
up.
when there was
I
so
say
much
this
doubt.
as a first-generation doctor who had to
Everybody
learn this
tried to
very
silence me,
early because
tell
everybody
me how
around me
to
probably would not have
do
bet on me
things like,
to do the things I
what's
had in
the
my
point of that?
mind that I wanted
Because
to
you're scared?
achieve. And
Because
the
I'm
reason
not.
being was because where I came from. I grew up in a tiny town,
I grew up
first-generation
very
doctor, a
fortunate.
family that was broken by drugs and addiction.
I've never
I would have
lost
been
sight
the
of that.
first one in my
And I
family to
really
ever go down this path, and
made
so
it a
people would
point
think
to do a
that
lot
would
of
be
things
impossible for them, or it's extremely
and to
unlikely, so
show
I would not put my
that
money on them. Well, you know
you
what?
can-
I
you
would
can
put my
do
money
it.
on myself. Even if nobody
And I'd
else
still
around
put
me
money on
wanted
myself.
to,
Like, I'd
I
still
put
believe in
money on
myself. I'd
myself,
still bet on
and I
myself.
did not give up.
I do
And
not
by
have to
putting
have
money on
all the answers. I
myself,
do not have
even
to
if I
have
were to
a
fail,
linear
I
line.
learned something
And I
along that
realized
process.
that.
And by
And I
failing and not
realized
giving
how
up, I continued to
just
grow.
like
I
this
continued to develop. I
roadmap we
continued
were
to
told
achieve
was
and
a
achieve the
lie.
things that the people that initially would not bet on me now look
And
back and say, oh
now
my
I can
gosh,
do multiple
I
things.
wish I would have bet on that kid when he was willing to bet on
And
himself.
have
Because the way
transferable
the world
skills
looks
and do
at
all
it
these
is,
things
okay,
and
this
have
is a kid
fun
from a
and,
broken family by
you know,
drugs and addiction. Neither of
experience
his
life.
parents finished high school. He cannot be a doctor.
So,
okay, I'll bet on myself. Okay,
just-
this kid is not naturally
just because I'm
athletic, grew
blind,
up pretty
like,
overweight. Neither
I
of
can
his
do
parents
things.
finished high school. He likely will not be
Yes,
good
I
at
have
any
vision,
sports.
so that helps,
okay,
but, like,
I'll bet on myself and ended up being able to play college football at a very small college in Kansas.
I've still done a
Okay,
lot.
that guy is a football player. There's
So,
no way that he'd be good at
if I
running,
can do
let
it,
alone be able to run marathons.
anybody can do it.
Okay, I'll bet on myself. I was
So,
able to qualify for the Boston Marathon in my very first marathon ever.
I've been
and
able
now
to
have a
act,
PR
I've been able
of a
to sing, I've been
2:44
able
marathon.
to
I say these things
travel.
not to brag, but to tell
I've
you
been
to
able to
bet
move,
on
I've been
yourself.
able
Because if
to
I never would have bet on
meet
myself, I
people,
never would have
like,
gotten to
I
where
live
my
in two
dreams
different
told me
worlds.
that I could end up. And just because you fail doesn't mean that
And
they were
I'm
right.
pursuing my-
That is just part of the process of
my
getting to where you want to
master's.
be. Do not give up and use those failures as fuel.
I mean,
fuel to get
I've
better,
gotten to
fuel to progress, fuel to
integrate
grow,
into
and
music
eventually
industry.
you will
Like, I've
achieve
gotten to
those
do
dreams.
all these
Bet
things.
on
I'm a
yourself,
playlist
even when
curator. I
nobody
work
else around you is willing to bet on you.
in sports.